Okay, today I'm going to be doing some more rapid. I got my official rapid rating. Last time came in at 1667, and yeah, it was after 11 games, so I feel like I'm a little bit closer to 1750, maybe 1800, so I want to see if I can get that up a little bit today. And I'm coming in total with 11 wins, 10 losses, 2 draws. That includes the Blitz games that I played to get to my Blitz rating. But yeah, I think good to just jump into a game. Let's see how it goes. 10-0 Rapid. Playing black against Berdiniazov. That's off. Let's do Sicilian. Yeah, see that. Bishop c4 is a very common line right now. I feel like takes. I feel like just going right to d5, but maybe I better develop some pieces first. All right. If I do it now, takes, check. That's not going to be good. I guess I can always do this. If I do this, then yeah, I think it's okay. I also have this I can do. It's not helping me castle, but either that defends. So let's start with this, just in case they take. Yes, perfect. Okay, I think this is a pretty good start. Let's see how it goes. Okay, and then what's my plan here? I think that bishop's gonna have to go. Otherwise, I'm gonna push a6. No, actually, I'm just gonna castle. Like if we see rook come out, I'll just castle. If we see that, thinking about this, forming a battery here. I think I like this. That's protected. There's no fork shenanigans. Yeah. That rook now is tied down to f2. Okay, so if takes, then takes. I'm still good, or maybe even takes this way. So let's just castle. Oh, but now I have to decide, do I take with the bishop or the knight or the pawn? I think I want to take with the bishop and then get a rook here. Even start with the rook. I don't know why that would be any better, but yeah, this game, I think so far is going really well. I'm trying to figure out why it might be planning here. Okay, I guess I should have seen that. Yeah, let me put this rook out here. Do I want to take with the rook or the knight? If I take with the knight, then I still have a discovered attack on the queen. I really think the queen's going to move either now or after knight takes. Ooh, that sucks. So takes. I don't really have anything here. So if this, I still have this discovered. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'll go here. I think it does matter actually. If I go here, then he can do that, and I have to come back. So I'm gonna do this. Can't get forked because I can just take it. Okay. So now I do have this threat. Not now, but let's do this. Can't take that. Does he do this? I don't think so. So I take hitting that, hitting that. If we see F4, then this dude has problems. Okay. Even that, I feel like, is not a great move, because I still have this attacking this, attacking this. Is there something better, though? I mean, this is pretty crushing. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Queen takes, I'll take back with rook. Hold up. Takes, 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 takes. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll lose this pawn in the end, but that's okay. Oh no, I won't. I can defend it. I want activity. If he takes, I take. I think I like that. Yeah. If he does this, then I'll do something like this. I do need to make Luft. That looks bad, but I don't know that it is that bad. If he takes, I'll take here. I may do this though first, get a check on me, and then take. That's okay though. I'm up in exchange. Just need to watch out for forks this knight. So if I come, oh, I don't want to go there. This might be good, yeah, because then he can't do that. So if I do this, he does this. That's okay. If I do this, he does that. I do this, check, takes, check, moves here. Then I have that covered. Yeah, I am going to. Let me. I've got time here. Let me try this again. So if I do this, it does this. Check, takes with check. Comes here, and I do this. The knight can move somewhere to defend the pawn, and then my rook will always be tied down here. Then my king can just go to town. I think I like this. Okay. So the knight doesn't have to move. The king can defend it. But if he does that, then I'll do this, preparing this, and then come back and defend it again. So I need to get my king into the game. These rooks alone, I don't think are going to be enough to win that pawn. I'll have to scare the knight away with my king. At least that's how I'm seeing it now. Really? Okay. This pawn is a goner. I don't think we're going to see an exchange of rooks here. Oh, that would have been good. Whoops. All right, chill out. This dude's provisional, 1569. Oh. Huh. Let's see. What do we have going on here? We can do this. We'll do this. Yeah, white can defend this pawn. Blocking my attack on this one. He doesn't seem to care. Where's he going? That would come with check. That's okay. That would come with check, but I take. Either way. Okay, I think I see the mate here. This and then this. So rook fg2 and then rook h5 for the mate. Of course, if this rook goes anywhere, then mate there. Okay. So I wonder how many points I'll get for this, playing a provisional. I think I only get like a few points, so it might bump me up to 1670. Okay, so where might he go after this? Anywhere he can attack me, I would check, I just take it. I think I'm good. I think his best move might be this. But yep. So I'll make sure this might, oh, I can't do that because it's pinned. Do I want to take this one or this one? I don't know that it really matters that much. Check, I go here. This dude wants to use all of his clock. Yeah, just go with the F pawn. Gotta watch out for the forks. He can check, he can fork me there.
Shadows whisper, fading light. It all started when the weight got too high. Pain and stress, echoes of goodbye. Past love shadows haunting my mind. Caught in a storm I couldn't define. I hid away, shut the door tight. Thought I was lost out of sight. No one left to pull me through, just silence, cold and true. In the darkness, how was I alone? Fading echoes of a life I've known. Broken pieces, scattered wide in the silence. I had to hide.
Let's see. How do I want to finish this?
No family, just my own shadow in a deep valley, feeling hollow. Thought I was losing my way, fighting every night and day. Walls around my fragile heart, afraid I'd
Okay. Let's get a computer analysis and see how I did. What happened here? It's just concerning. So I play 88% against 83%. Did have one blunder. It's probably this, whatever this was. Yeah, let's see. Sicilian. So far, so good. Let's see. Oh, it's way down here. Okay. So I guess all of this was good. All this was fine. Oh, that was very fine. Apparently there was something even better here. Oh, duh, the knight's hanging. I don't have to exchange queens, I can just take the knight. I'll lose the bishop in exchange. I think I just wanted to get queens off the board, though, and to get that exchange. To me, that felt better, but... Okay, and then it's just cleaning up somewhere over here. Okay, oh my gosh, it was right here. Takes. Yeah, so I did see this coming, and I just thought I could come here or here. Oh, I guess if I go here, then he forks me. So I probably would have thought about that, but I do remember thinking, oh, I'll just cruise over here. What if I cruise here, though? Then check, I have to come back here, and he can almost force, or yeah, force. This is exactly, he could have forced a repetition. Dang, okay, good to know. Okay, the rest is pretty straightforward. All right, cool. What does that bring me up to? Oh, 23 points, wow. All right, I guess I'll take it. Let's do another game. Let me update the widget here. 12:10. Oh, interesting. Okay. I think game aborted. Another provisional. What is this? All right. I'm not going to count that as a game. $18.28 provisional. So I'm playing a bunch of provisionals, and it's aborted. This is weird. It's their move. So okay, new opponent. All right. Wait, I've played this guy before. Satish, I beat this guy last time. This is really bizarre, and they're not playing. Did they play London against me last time? I think they did. I think I still want to do this for some reason. Yeah. How do I want to win it back? This way or this way? I think the knight is the more recommended approach. However, with that being out now, bishop can take my knight. So I guess I'll just do it this way. Okay, that cuts him off here. He could go here. I think I'm gonna get my bishop out. Knight's gonna want to go there, but there's not much I can do to stop it. Actually, this might be a better approach, because then it also blocks this guy from getting tempo, and it defends that. If this guy comes down, I may do this to release that, and then takes, or takes, and then he comes down. So I don't know that I can stop the knight coming to e5 at this point, unless I do something like this. This might not be bad. If it comes here, I go here to break the pin, and then either knight can defend. We'll see. Yeah. I think I am going to do this. I really don't want this knight here. Plus, if I do something like this or this, and then the knight comes down, then there's the knight and the bishop. I guess I'll have two defenders, but I don't know. What's the drawback behind doing this? I guess if I do this, it comes down here, and then I can do this. No, I can't, because then if it takes, I can take back that way. There's just a lot of wasted moves. I really just want to do this. If I do this and then this, takes, that should be fine. Just get the bishop out. So if knight e5, I'll just go e6. Is there anything? No, I have other options anyway. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling better. If he goes there, I need a tree here. Okay. Oh shoot, he had that. He still has that. He could have won my queen. Wow. So that was a bad move. I was just talking about how I need this as an escape square from that. And then I blocked it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do this while I can. Dang. Satish. That's crazy. I've played this guy already. I only have like, on this account, I don't know how many games. Wait, joined 4 years ago, 13,000 games. Oh, that's him. Yeah, I only have 24 games. I have 24 games on Lee Chess, and I'm already playing this dude for a second time. Anyway, that just seems weird to me, but whatever. Not sure what he's thinking about. So yeah, if that, I think I want to do this. That I take. Then I'm going to be castling, and then I'm also hitting this. So I think he's going to have to do this. I'll castle, and then... Okay, this dude is... Not sure what he's doing, but just come back here. So I can come here and then I lose this. I could go here. No, I can't go there. I could do this. I think I'll push e5. I know I'm blocking my bishop, but my bishop's kind of done its damage. And I might have this and just sack that pawn, especially if I can get my rook over here after I castle. That could be good. Discovers on the queen again, so I like e5. Blocks the bishop. It's protected twice. I'm not going to see that. I just start marching this. Really? Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Please don't take my bishop with check. I just pre-move that. My opponents have been very thoughtful today, taking a lot of time. Oh. If you guys haven't seen my over the board tournament game recap from the weekend, it is pretty cool. I don't think I'll ever play a game like that for the rest of my life. I had 3 brilliant moves in one game while playing this dude over the board. Anyway, I posted a little recap video. You guys go check that out. The dude played the London. I was black, and I'd been studying all these like kind of anti-London lines prior to the tournament, just anticipating someone would play the London. And only one person did out of the 3 games where I was black, but yeah, it went really well. Prep helped a lot. Come on, Satish, what you thinking about? Okay. So now if I do this. So the idea here with rook f e8 is to push d4, and then if it takes, he can't take back. So queen. It may be kind of slow. Okay, yeah, I'm glad I didn't put a rook here. I'm not really sure what White's trying to gain from this. It just helps me get my queen in a better place. So I will do that. And if I do this and he pushes, then I have to figure out what I want to do there. So maybe I just want to do this, open all this up. I think I do. He may trade this off right here, that's fine. But this bishop is going to be completely shut out. I guess he could weasel down here, work his way up. If we could get a take here. So takes. Oh. A lot of moves here. I think I'm just gonna get rid of that dude. I gotta keep an eye on this guy. I wonder if I had to just do this. Let these guys camp out here. The knight can start doing his thing. I wanted to get my bishop over here. I'm kind of thinking trade these guys off too. I'm up a pawn. To me, that is not winning. To better players, that's crushing. But for me, I still have to be super careful. I'm actually nervous about this. Opening up his rook right here. Okay, so he's gonna let me trade these off if I would like to. I think I'm just gonna keep improving my pieces here. If he takes now, I'll take here, and then this is gonna look really good. I don't think he'll take though. That would be, it just would not be how you play chess. Now, so go to either of these. None of these really scare me. Have these covered, and if this, you then do that, forking these. So if he goes here, then I'll have to react. But for now, I'm just going to keep improving. If I can come here and then here, then I'll just trade these off and then go here. But I need to get my queen in position first. By the way, now he doesn't have a fork here. If knight goes here, and then here, just whatever. So if he goes here or that, so now it takes, and then I go here, he does this, takes, I go here, he can block. Then I take, and then fork his rooks. So maybe I do start with this, and then this. Do I do this or this? Okay, again, if I do this and he tries to kick it away, takes, what if he takes with the rook? Then I go here and he goes rook here. Yeah, that's not as good. So and then, okay, so what if I do this or this? All right, I gotta do this. And then he does this. I do this. I do this. Yeah, this is, oh, these aren't here, I don't have. Okay, so here, 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 here. He just does this. Takes. Oh, another option to here, here. If he does this, then I take here with check. Here. Okay. I think this works. What else might he do instead of g2? He might do that first. Yeah, so now if takes, I don't have this because he just does this. Then I have that. What if I just do something else? What else would I do? This, coming here to fork these two. That looks good, because now if this, I'll just fork these guys. Yeah, I might do this right now. Let's just come back here. Yeah, this could get ugly here. I do need to be careful. Yeah, if takes here, I need to do this. If this... Really? So now this takes this. Also, if takes, I think I just need to do this. Come on, Satish. What are you doing, man? What am I missing here? 13,000 games in 4 years. 3,000 games a year. A little over 3,000, or maybe about 3,000 a year. That's 3 a day, every single day. I guess it's not a lot. I mean, it's a decent amount, but. So if I do this, check, then he takes back here. I don't want to do that. So takes. Come here, hit that, and then double attack on this pawn. And defends this. So I come here. Double attack there, defending here. So I'm going to slide this rook back under here. Hitting this. If I just take this and he does this and I did this, am I okay? You can't take that. You can't go here. Oh, he can. No, he can't because I have my queen. Yeah, so if he just does something like that, I may just take that. Takes here. I do this. He can't go here, so I have takes. I have takes here anyway. More than covered. So he's got to move his knight. Whenever he moves his knight, cannot be attacking any of my pieces because it just can't. Okay, so this also pins the pawn. Yeah, this dude is struggling here. Needs to resign. I don't know that I'm even going to analyze this game. Maybe I will. I'll do a quick analysis. It is strange, the pairing that I've got here. I got like 3 people in a row that were provisional. And then I got this dude who I've already played. So here, just start gobbling up pawns. I want to start thinking about how to checkmate. If I do this, he does that. Might be better if my queen's already up here. This guy can't attack anything. Now if I do the rook lift, it'll be stronger. Yeah, slow play it. I gotta make sure though that I don't flag. So I think my plan is to do a rook lift here. No! What am I doing? No! No, I have to win on time. Oh no! What am I doing? I'm gonna trap my rook here now. Jeez. What am I doing? I can still win on time. I can do this. I do this. No, I can't do that. Well, this made it fun. This made it exciting. I don't know if this made it fun, but it definitely made it exciting. Okay. Jeez. What? Oh my gosh, that was scaring the hell out of me. Look at this. No, White was clearly winning at the end. It's just he was out of time. So yeah, I was crushing this game. Ah, Satish. Good sport, buddy. Yeah, I mean, just looking at this, yeah, everything I was doing was good until I hung my queen. I'm assuming that's where I hung my queen. Yeah. Okay. All right. Pay no attention to that game. Let's move on. 13 wins, 12 losses, 2 draws. Let's keep it going. What's my rating up to now? 17, 18. And I'm playing Loazi for the first time, 1684. Okay, so I'm gonna play my King's Indian setup, which is like such. Get castled before I figure out what to do with all these guys. Okay, we're both castled. The plan here is to start marching the pawn up. Maybe put this here if they don't start their pawn march. They usually start with this. If he does that, I'll take it. So yeah, I think I'm good to get this started. I got to keep an eye on this. So that is a move I see a lot, but it's easily met with F3. And then the bishop just kind of has to go back somewhere. There's not really any good place to go. If he goes here, do that. Yeah, so I think I'm in a good shape here to just do this and then this. Loazi. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Oh, interesting. This. I guess I can then do this. Yeah. It's best to probably get rid of that guy though first. Problem with doing this now, no, I don't have to really worry about that because I'll just take it. There's probably nothing, if I do that now, that gives him this. So yeah, let me just do this first. And then F4 will be coming next. And then the plan's to take this guy. He may just go back, but if he does, then... So now I think he's thinking if he can do that. And if I take, he'll take back. Because it's all true. So here, you can go here. I don't want to do this first though. What about something like this and then this? Yeah. In fact, also this. But I think I'll just start with Knight H2. If I do this, takes. That's annoying. What if I just take this first? He takes, and I do this. Wait, if I do this, he can't. He'll have to take the pawn. And then I'll just leave it. So one take. If rook comes in, let's slide out of the way here. So yeah, the plan is to do this. Take here. Oh, but they don't have anything to hit the knight with. Okay, and he could have taken the pawn here. I'm going to keep my rook. If I do this. I think we're gonna see something like this. Actually, if the knight moves now, then I win the queen. In fact, it might even be worth. No, because if I trade that off, then when I get the queen, he takes my knight back. So don't need to get that crazy, but maybe this. I think if I play b4, I'll see b5, and then I can take b5. Yeah, I like this plan. At least it's a plan. I'm worried about this move right here, though. I do have this. Takes, but I want to save this for here. I mean, I'm gonna have to use it. If I do that, or if he does that, and I do this, he does this, then he's hitting my queen and my knight. Yeah, so if this happens, what do I do? What do I do? Of course, that's what's gonna happen. At least if I take with this, if he takes, I take, I can always go back. So I'd rather have my knight right now than my bishop. Yeah. I need to watch out for this sniper. I take with queen? No, I'm gonna take with the rook. My rook's not doing anything over here. Okay, the knight left, so that's good. That's the first step, but if I go here, yeah, I'm okay to go here. I have time, I have 7 minutes. Let me think about what's black trying to do. If I do this, where does that queen go? The queen can't go here, or here, or here, or here. Queen, and the queen's not gonna come here and put himself in this, pin his knight. His knight cannot check, well he can, but I can take it. So I think this is okay to do. Plan is this. Plan now is this. So yeah, I've got either this or this. The knight might go back. I'm okay with that. I can get my knight back here. Start working this guy up. Okay. So if I do this, that's check. Take. I don't want to do that. I think I'd rather do this. And then if check, I can take it. So if this... I did not consider that. So if that and I take, he takes, I take. Wait, shoot, what's this gonna do? Don't want to block it. I don't want to block it with anything. I think I just have to do this. And now there's this. He's got to be really careful. He's either got to put his bishop back. Okay, bye-bye queen. Bye-bye queen. We might see a resignation here. No. I could have taken with the rook. Yeah. How can I check? I can check here. So it's okay if I lose that knight. I'd like to keep the knight, but if I lose it... Oh, you can't take it. It's discarded. I just can't move it until my rook is guarded. Okay, so I have this. And then this. Okay, this game's over. It was a good game. Okay, getting my rating up like I was intending to do. Yeah, these guys, oh wow. He had me for a little bit. Until he blundered his queen. I'm just gonna quickly see what position that was. Where it was right here. Okay, so after he took here, I gotta try to remember what I did. I think I moved my knight to h2 here. Did I? Yeah. So that was not a good move. That was a blunder. Why? Because that's what he did and that's what I did. Oh, because I lose a pawn. If that's the worst of it, I don't really care about the pawn. if I have a better position. Apparently I don't, or else I would have a better. So that was another blunder. Damn. I had 3 blunders. I played 78%. So this was not a great game. That was the 3rd blunder? What does black do here? So he had this earlier, which would have put me here. Or no, it just pinned this guy. So I don't know. So why is this a blunder? Because if he does that, I just take this. He takes that with check. So what? I don't know. I should figure out though. If he does this, let's say I were to take, because I think that's what I would have done in the game. That's why. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Let's keep it going. Let's do another. Up to 1718. This feels better. No, I'm up to 1742. 1742. Alright, let's do Sicilian. Accelerated Dragon? No, this guy again. Okay. So this... I do like this move, and then getting the bishop up here. I feel like this gives me really strong development. Yeah, bishop's gonna go there. And then last game I came out here and got myself in some trouble with this. But if it takes, I'll just... If that... Debating, do I want to do this? Just get my rook into the game now? This is a good way to do it. I think this is good. Trying to see what else might be coming. Takes. I don't think I have anything to worry about here. And then I'll do this, and then the knight will have to move. Or else... That's probably what we'll see. Okay. I don't want to have to put my knight here. I mean, I could do this or this. Yeah, I can do this. That way my queen's not second in line. Yeah, I can do this. His knight's kind of shut in there, so I think we're gonna see this. I think this is going to be the last game today. I'd like to win this game. This is 1680. Have I played this guy? It's weird I have to check now. I feel like I have to check. Sin 7227. Coming up on 800 games in a year. Okay. Bishop's going to have to go somewhere. Does he come here and be annoying? I don't think he will. I think he'll come up here. Maybe. If the bishop goes here, this could be good. Even if the bishop goes here, this might be good. Yeah, and now if I do this, and he does it, then I have to take. So I think I'll just leave that there. I'd rather take it here. Alright, time to get developed. This guy can't really threaten much. You go there. I think I will go bishop h7 though. Oh. Yeah. Okay. I guess I lose that pawn. I don't know how I didn't see that that was hanging, but what should I have done? I guess I could have done that. I really want to get developed here. Or I want to get castled. Oh, okay. Now I can consider something like this. Doesn't have that because he just doesn't. If he does this, then you worry about putting my rook here. Actually, there might not be anything really to gain by putting my rook here. Might be better just to keep getting a better position. I could consider trading these off, but not anymore. If I did this, then I could do this, and then it takes. Let me see that. So that's an idea. I'm gonna just continue with this plant. I think he's wanting to do something like this. So if I do this, and then he does that, then he's in trouble. I can do this. Maybe I do this. You'll have to go here. Yeah, anyway, let's just do this for now. Okay, so we got this now. So if I do this, that threatens a mate in one. I think I'm just gonna do this. You can't do that because it's mate. And so when he defends like this, it's I think the only thing you can do. Then I can do this. And then if takes, and we figure it out from there. So yeah, the thought is here, here, here. Then maybe I can do something like this, but what else might I do? The queen's sitting here. Okay. That's surprising. Come on, dude, 1680? I feel like I'm getting farmed points. I really do. I feel like I'm getting farmed. I feel like that's why I got matched up with Satish a second time, who had like 16,000 games or 13,000 or something, many thousands of games in 4 years. I feel like it's a bot, but I don't know. Anyway, 1763 is my final. Let me update this board. I had a good run. Four wins in a row. I'm just gonna check this out. So 27 games. 24, 25, 26. Okay, I'm missing a game here. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think I forgot to update this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I had 5 wins today. Okay. Oh, oops. All right, I'm messing this up. Okay. Yeah, 27 games. All right. Cool. Yeah, 1763 is my new rapid rating, and 27 games total. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here.